Hi everyone, so today what I'm going to do is a makeup tutorial. I haven't really decided if I'm going to do the full white foundation, the white paint, but I'm definitely going to show y'all how I do my eyeshadow, okay? So first what we're going to do is we're going to wipe off our eyebrows. If you have eyebrows, cool. You can skip this step. But I have eyebrows, but they stop about right here. Also, forgive me, I just dyed my hair. So it's looking a little iffy. Especially this little spot right here. I'm not really sure how that happened, but it is what it is. So let me take off my eyebrows and I will be right back. Okay, no eyebrows. Okay, so the first thing that I start with is this let me try to remember what this is. I think it's 1802, the milkshake pore minimizer, and it also hydrates and soothes your skin. I also already did lotion as well. Skin prep is very important, especially if you're doing like the white face paint, the white face base. That's very important because I specifically use the Ben-Nye, and I've found that if you have pores, which everybody does, if you have them kind of bigger around your nose, it will show. It will kind of break apart a little bit and it will kind of soften into those pores a bit. But I'm going to show you guys my little trick for that. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shake this bad boy up. It's very important to shake it because if you don't shake it, the ingredients inside separate. It's just like eye makeup remover, the Neutrogena eye makeup remover. It's oil based and it separates and you have to shake it. This is the same way. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it on my face. Kind of dry it down a little bit. There we go. It's always like a shock to my face. All right, put that back. Okay, so my first step, let me get it out. I also apologize for the background right there and that background. We've recently moved into this house and everything's not set up yet the way I want it to be. So excuse like the mess. That's my desk for working. But I'm sitting at my vanity and that keeps all of my makeup stuff and everything I need. Every hairstyle product, everything that I need. So this is the one area right here that is complete because I'm at this often. So that's the only thing that's really like good looking. So what I'm gonna use, and if you saw my last video, I made the mistake of not putting eyeshadow primer, and I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. But if you saw my last video, you'll know I was a dummy and did not put eyeshadow primer on when I was showing you guys how I do my eyeliner. But we're actually going to do eyeliner a little bit, just a teensy bit different today. Just a teensy bit. So, because I am almost out of this Urban Decay eye primer, I am going to squeeze a little bit out the top. There we go, see? I'm just going to take that little bit off the top and I'm going to put it straight on my eyelids. Okay. you're gonna cover that whole area right there, all right? Once again, squeeze it. Do the other eye. Be liberal. Be very, like, into it. Be into it. Because if you're gonna do the makeup that I'm planning to do right now, you're gonna be very glad that you did that. With your fingers, I don't use a brush for this, but with your fingers, you are going to take them. Middle fingers specifically. It's less pressure if you use the middle fingers. Even lesser pressure if you use your ring fingers or whatever, your third fingers, to dab on there, but I like a little bit more control, so I use my middle fingers. So we're just gonna rub it around. Rub it around. Get a little bit more on this side. And also, the way I do my makeup might look a little messy. Sorry, but not sorry. The outcome is gonna be the same. Okay? So, here we go. See? Looking a little messy. Looking a little craze. But you're just gonna start to rub that in. You're also gonna dab. You're gonna dab around. You're gonna dab around that ground, that area. Because we're gonna be covering a lot of area. Right? So now, you should have it pretty tacky. It should be pretty tacky. It should be a little sticky. That's when you know you've got it rubbed in pretty well. So, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've decided that I am going to do the white face foundation paint, whatever you want to call it. We are going to do that. So, what I like to do, just because it's easier for me, possibly easier for you, you can try it and see how it works for you. I take, sorry, I'm just getting some extra product off of a fluffy brush because I used it and I didn't wash it. So we're trying to get that off a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to take, and I actually got this eyeshadow palette from the TikTok shop. It's very, very nice. I love this palette. It has like so many colors. It has so many. And I love a good red. So you know me, I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna take Bone. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna take Bone right here. I'm gonna cover my entire eyelid and even up here with the Bone White, okay? So, and I'll explain why in a second. It's just easier to do the white primary eyeshadow base. That sound right? It's gonna sound right because I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna use that as a base shadow because it's gonna help our red pop. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I'm doing red. That's my favorite color to do. I like doing red. I like doing traditional black, grays. I also like to do purples too because I have green eyes and it's said that purple eyeshadow makes green eyes pop. So I'll do those eventually. But today we are doing red, okay? So let me go ahead and get started with the white. So let's go ahead and get started with the white. So I am vigorously patting my brush into the Bone White. I am not knocking off excess because I want as much product as this is gonna grab. And also the fallout's not too bad on this palette either. It's really not that bad. So like I said in my other video, you're not supposed to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. So, pat it on. Just pat it on there. All right? You're just gonna cover this whole area. Okay? Go back in, get you some more shadow, get you some more, put it on there, because you're gonna want it. It's gonna be so helpful. Bring it all the way up to the brow bone. If you don't have eyebrows, this step is gonna be easier. If you do have eyebrows, you'll just have to clean up your eyebrows after. And I'm a little bit of both, so I'm gonna have to do both. But liberally put that in there. Bring it all, you see how I'm bringing it all the way down right here? Yep, you're gonna do that. And bring it on out. What's that SpongeBob thing? Bring it around town. So we're gonna continue to do this and stop making SpongeBob references because we're adults. I'm kidding. I love SpongeBob. All right, so you're gonna do that and you're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So now that you look like a reverse panda, you are going to rub off some of that excess white. You're just gonna rub that off on a paper towel. And what red do I want to go with? I don't know. I'm thinking this one right here, maybe. I'm thinking this one, but then this one's also calling my name. I think I'm gonna go with that. So this one's called Blood. You're gonna take blood and you are going to put it all over, okay? All over. That was a loud bang. Okay, so you're gonna put it all over. Again, pack it, okay? Get a lot on your brush. Get a lot on there. You're gonna want about that much. Okay, so once you have that, you're gonna pull, and you are going to plot it on, splotch it on, dab it on, whatever you want to say. Okay, get some more, and put some more on there. Again, it might look a little messy, but you can always clean it. You can always clean it. I said that in my last video. You can always clean it. Pack some more. And I am even extending it beyond my crease. Because guess what? We're going to bring it all the way up to the top. Yeah, we're going to bring it all the way up to the top. No, call me crazy. But that is how I do it. That's how I do my red look. Okay? Keep adding it on there until you're satisfied. Oh, there's a little bit of fallout right there. I know I said the fallout's not too bad, but I'm also not knocking off the excess because I want all the powder that I can get. Okay? So, fallout is not bad. I'm just not knocking off the excess. So, I'm gonna bring it on up. Make sure to get in here. Make sure to get in this little corner, okay? So, make sure you get the little outer corner as well. Just do it in circles. And sweep it through, you know? Sweep it through. And it's okay if it fades a little bit up here. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Because we're going to put some We're gonna put some glitter on there anyway. Okay, so don't worry about it. You're good, you're good. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna do this other eye and I will do my eyeliner next. Okay, now that you look like an angry panda. That looks so funny. I also cleaned up underneath a little bit. That's why my cheeks are a little red. But I cleaned up under here and I just did floop, do floop with an eye makeup remover wipe. Okay, so this is what you want. Okay, I might be a little spontaneous with this one, but I think I'm gonna go over. I think I'm gonna go over the red, the blood color. I think I'm gonna go over it with, where is it? Tongue, right here. Just add a little bit of sparkle. And we'll see how that looks. I have not tried this one, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna put it over. Okay, I got a little bit. Not a little bit, I got a lot. Put that over. See how it looks in the crease. It didn't do much. To be consistent, I'm going to do the same eye just because. Maybe it's darkening it up a little bit. Maybe. What do y'all think? I don't know. But that's okay, because we're going to put some shininess on it later. So, I might take a little bit of the Scarlet. See how that looks on there. The Scarlet is the one beside Bone. It's on the right of Bone. So we're going to try Scarlet. My eyes are watering, of course. Let's try that. Ooh. I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but it does look really pretty. Going over it. It does look a little pretty. I think it is darkening it up a little bit. I think so. I think it did. We'll fix that. We'll fix it right now. Cool. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a black. I'm going to take a black shadow. And I am going to do my outer corners. I'm taking the Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I am using this black right here. This one right here. It's so good. I love it. It's awesome. Let's see, where's my brush? Oh, there it is. I'm taking the eyeshadow C brush by e.l.f. I don't know what you would call this kind of brush, but you're gonna take it. It's kind of thick and it's short, okay? And you're gonna take it, you're gonna dip it into that black. Don't be afraid. You are gonna knock off excess this time. You are gonna knock off the excess. You're gonna go in the outer corner of your eye and you are going to fill this in, okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys what I mean. And then drag it a little bit into the center. Again, don't be afraid. Just do it. Nike. Okay. And I'm just doing little little swipes, little sweeps. And then, like I said, I'm also going to bring it into this middle right here. But if you're going to do that, pull a little bit. So you get a little bit of like a pointed effect. And now I'm sweeping it. Do your eyes up because that's going to make it easier for you. Bring it into the crease a little bit. Don't grab more product when you're doing that. Just use what you have and drag it and pull it into the center, okay? I'm gonna take a little bit more, just a little bit. And I'm going back in right here. Darken that up a little bit. Okay. Also, don't worry. Just bring it in. Don't worry if it looks a little messy right here where you're bringing it in. If you're doing what I'm doing, the sparkles and glitter will help, okay? So, be right back. I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, so now you should have a little something like this. Now, what we're going to do is take the... Oops. The LA Girl glitter toppers. I think that's what they're called. But we're gonna take those. Let me get a little bit more red in here. It's messy, it's okay. I'm gonna take my middle finger. Use a finger with these toppers. Do not use a brush because I mean, it's up to you, you do what you want, but I do not recommend using a brush because you'll lose more of the product if you use a brush. Cleaning that up just a little bit. Okay, cool. Okay, so like I said, you're just gonna take your finger and you're gonna go over it. You're gonna press it down in there, you know, swoosh it around a little bit. Where did that come from? Anyways, you're gonna take this, you're gonna go over it. Put it all over your eyelid. Put it all over. I apologize for my bird. Same thing, you're gonna do the same thing. Put it back in there. What color is this? This is Electrify. This is Electrify. It's a reddy, coppery, browny, goldy little eyeshadow topper for glitter. I'm gonna do the other eye. Just pat it on. And you're gonna stay on your eyelid, okay? Don't go up here yet. Don't go up here. Just gonna do your eyelid, okay? Close her up. Then you're gonna wipe off your finger because you don't want that glitter going everywhere. So you're gonna wipe that off, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna clean up this glitter underneath. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now you should have something like this. Okay, now what we're going to do is take the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. I love it. It's very, very good. If I can get the damn thing open, we'll get started. Look at this. This is not the eyeliner's fault. This is completely my fault because I just wiped my hands with eye makeup remover wipes and I have some of that on my hands. So it's hard to open. So see, perfect, it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna pull. If you watched my last video, We're going to do that same process. So go back and watch that. But I will do this eye just to show you what I do. So pull. I go more in depth in my previous video about it. So we're going to pull, start in the inner corner, drag it out. End at the outer corner right here. End right here for now. You're going to end there. Okay. So we're going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay. So now that you have both of your eyes started with the liner, you're going to go into this little crease on the outer corner and you're going to drag to make that line, to make that wing. Oops, I got some glitter on here. Let me get some of that off. There we go. See how I'm doing that? You guys probably didn't see that because I was turned. Oops, sorry. I'll show you on this side. I also have really shaky hands, so that does not help when you're doing eyeliner. I've had like tremors my entire life, just like, yeah, I've had that my entire life. People are like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I've had it my entire life. And most of the time I blame it on having a lot of caffeine, which is probably not helpful, but what are you gonna do? So you are going to take enough of my spiel. You're gonna hold it like a pencil. You're gonna take it, close your eye, and drag it. Drag it back into what you made on your eyelid. You can always clean it. There's a fur. Also, I have scratches because I have a dog. And he's still a puppy. He's very cute. His name is Faust. He's very cute. And he needs his nails trimmed. So cleaning up that wing a little bit. It also doesn't help that I used a makeup wipe right there to clean up this a little bit. So it's kind of not going on the best. But I swear by this eyeliner, it's so good. You're going to do the same thing on this eye. With this eye, because it's on this side, I do it a little bit differently. I just start where the wing is. And I drag it like that. Okay, so let me fix this one a little bit. This is thick. This is thicker than that. So let me go ahead and fix that. I'll be right back.